Minsan sa buhay na to, ang dami nating dinaranas. God really allows the storms of life, for us to know Him, for us to experience His amazing power. In Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 28. Immediately after this, Jesus told His disciples to get into their boat and cross to the other side of the lake while He stayed to get the people started home. Then afterwards, He went up into the hills to pray. Night fell, and on the lake the disciples were in trouble, for the wind had risen and they were fighting heavy seas. About 4 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came to them, walking on the water. They screamed in terror, for they thought He was a ghost. But Jesus immediately spoke them, reassuring them, "Don't be afraid," He said. Nabasa natin dito, immediately after this. What is this all about? Immediately after this. Immediately, if we look back, previously verses before the events of verse 22 in Matthew chapter 14 records the killing of John the Baptist. And after the killing of John the Baptist, was the feeding of 5,000. So the scenario was that Jesus Himself and even the disciples was in the state of terror. Nandun po sila sa problema, katakot-takot na sirkumstansya. But look at this. There's no troubles. There's no storms or whatever circumstances which is not good in life that would stop Jesus performing miracle. And look, He performed the feeding of the 5,000. And immediately after that, he let the disciples cross the lake. And He said, "I will be praying for you." Ang senaryo po ay nangyari ganito. In the middle of the night, the heavy storm came. And look, the disciples were fighting. What's the feeling that you are fighting for nothing? That you are fighting wherein you know that you will lose the fight. What's the feeling? Ano kayang pakiramdam? Lumalaban ka na wala kang kalaban-laban at alam mo hindi ka naman mananalo. And look at this. But the disciples were still fighting. And around 4 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came to them, walking on the water. The very water that the disciples were feared of, Jesus walks above it. Wonderful. Ang mga sirkumstansya natin, doon mismo si Jesus. Doon mismo si Jesus lumalakad. And He said, "Have peace, my men. For I am your God. I am the Lord of the storm." And Jesus commanded the storm to stop. And immediately, they were in peace. Minsan sa buhay natin, dumaranas tayo ng matinding pagsubok, suliranin, matinding circumstansya. Hindi natin kontrolado ang mga pangyayari. But, we're still fighting. And we know that we have nothing to do with the fight. We will lose the fight. But what's the feeling? What's the feeling that you are fighting for you know that you will lose the fight? That fight determines your trust to God. Yes, Lord, I have nothing to do with the circumstances that I have, but I have my God. I have my Jesus, who is powerful enough to intervene, who is powerful enough to walk on my very storms of my life. And Jesus said, have peace, for I am your God. I will be right here for you. I will be fighting for you. You will not lose the battle, for I will be with you. Ang daming pagsubok sa buhay. Ang daming kalaban. Lumalaban tayo. Minsan wala tayong kalaban-laban. Minsan parang natatalo na tayo. But look, hindi papayag ang ating Panginoon na tayo'y matatalo. He is our God. He is the Lord of the storm. And He is just right there beside you, willing to be with you, willing to command the storms of your life to stop, and willing to perform miracles. There you could see the power of God moving through your circumstances. Trust Him. God bless you.